Good morning. Happy Monday. Clear some stuff. Clear, clear, clear. Don't fall on me. How is everybody this morning? Happy Monday. So, how are your demons? How are your gremlins? How are your personal naysayers today? Mine have been speaking up lately. So I'm guessing most people who are in my group or watching this are already aware of those gremlins, of those voices, and you've been living with them your entire life, right? And they begin as well-meaning, I would say, well-meaning adults, well-meaning parents, speaking to tiny, tiny people, telling them to be careful here, watch out there, and oh, I don't know if you can do that over here, right? It starts out as a well-meaning, I don't know, assistance, warning, and then when you grow up, those voices, you adopt those, right? And they come to live in your little head. And whenever you want to try something new, you hear a little bit, uh-oh, be careful. Oh, I don't know if you should be doing that. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. And eventually, it's just all out. Who do you think you are? What are you doing? That's not going to work. Why would you try that? You're such an idiot, right? And it gets to that point. So, are you aware of them? Are you always aware of them? Like there are times when it's really loud and you can hear it and you can talk back, smack them down. Sometimes it's very subtle. Sometimes it is very subtle. I thought I wrote something down, of course. Sometimes it's very subtle. And it almost sounds like oh, be careful. Oh, be careful. But here's the deal. Like, we all have things we haven't manifested yet in our lives, right? I have something. I want a big, gorgeous, beautiful house. Well, in order to have that big, gorgeous, beautiful house in my reality, I'm going to have to do a few things I haven't done before. I'm going to have to maybe, and I'm not sure exactly how, but think in different ways, act in different ways to bring that into my reality. And I'm trying new stuff all the time. And so there are new things you have to do, new things you have to try, new things you need to learn in order to get all those things that you want. But as soon as you try something new, as soon as you want something new, you're going to have a little bit of pushback. So are you aware of it all the time? Are you aware of it? Or is it just like those big obvious times when you're like, oh, okay, now I know. That's not my thinking. That's the conditioned thinking that I picked up when I was a small child from well-meaning people, and it got out of hand. So that's why meditation is so nice. It's such a nice break just to quiet everything and kind of come back to your personal reality, what you know is true, what you know of yourself. Like that's a nice, clear, peaceful pause, a nice clearing moment, meditation moments, nice clearing time to relax, take a deep breath, get a grip, and sweep those little guys out of your head. And as much as I try to point these things out to my family, I don't think they quite get it yet. It's really bizarre to live with people who aren't quite aware of the gremlins and don't understand that it's not the truth. It's just that conditioned response. And every once in a while I feel bad because I think, well, I'm the one that put that in my kids' heads and I'm the one that made one of them pretty skittish. Oh man, I gotta give myself a break. Like, I'm just inviting my own gremlins to speak up and say, yeah, you bonehead, you should have known better. When you know better, you'll do better. When you know better, you do better. Yes, thank you, Maya Angelou. So, fight those gremlins today. Keep going for what you want. Don't let them get in your way. Think of all the mediocre people who are out. Oh, this is what I thought of earlier. 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is not a masterpiece. It's not even really well written. When I first tried to read it, I could not get very far. I don't know what it was that made me go back. But that book, made into a movie, that was pretty successful, and it wasn't even that great. So that's something you can use to push back on your gremlins. Mediocre people are doing crazy, awesome, successful shit all the time. It does not have to be some blockbuster. It doesn't have to be some incredibly perfect thing. Whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Just put it out there and do it. It gets easier. It really does. Even when I was doing donuts and I knew I was going to have a line and a really great day, every morning the gremlin showed up and said, "Why are you making all that batter? No one's going to show up." So you could almost make friends with your gremlins, right? Like, "Oh, there you are. Nice to see you again. Have a seat. You don't get to speak today." Anything like that, any kind of strategy. Just be aware. Just remember, they're coming. They're always there. Be aware. Welcome them in. Tell them to be quiet. And keep doing it. Whatever it is you want to do. Keep going. Okay? Have a lovely Monday. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.